Hey guys, you already know what time it is. It's time for a new video. So today it's the 12th of April and we're going to be talking about the events on the English server. First of all, we got the free weekly Strong Ninjas, Deidara, Kasame, and Minato. Next up, they added the ninja exams from 180 to 220. Do note that none of these actually drop any new scrolls, so you're not going to be able to upgrade your equipment any further. The new scrolls start dropping from Ninja Exam 220 and further. This is supposed to be like one batch upgrade, like 180 to 220, but for some reason they decided to split the Ninja Exams. Don't ask me why. It's probably to, stall for time, get more people to recharge. Next up, the total recharge rebate, which is actually a pretty decent one. Let's see, so for 3,000 you get 5 frags, 5k 15, 25 for 10k and 35 for 20k. The reason they went with this denomination, like it used to be 10, 20, 20, 30 or whatever. But basically you still get the same amount of frags if you recharge the maximum amount, but they're discouraging lower amounts of recharging, basically. You've got this 20% discount voucher, which is whatever. Everything above here is kinda in the not so good / to useless tier. 5 ninja, 5 purple essences, 3 purple essences of this. 88k gift packs is actually really good, and 10 of these ability scrolls, which is not that good. Like I would have preferred more KFK gift packs, but whatever. So yeah, if you want Deidara, he's definitely worth 20k, and do note that this is recharging, so technically you don't spend anything, you just recharge, and then you can use the amount of ingots that you recharge, which is 20k, to spend somewhere else. So yeah, if you have the money for the 20k recharge, do think about it, because Deidara is an absolute beast of a ninja, and he will still be good in the future. Like a year from now on. Next up, we've got the time limited shop. Most notably, they removed Sasuke Susanoo. They put in these blue treasure tools. For 20 points, I wouldn't really recommend getting this one. But then again, the rest of the items aren't that great either. If we head over to the prices, which is over here, so you're going to be paying, put it like this, you're going to be paying 200 ingots for one of these essences, which is pretty overpriced. Yeah, just see this as an extra, like don't spend to get this, but if you just see it as free extras, then it's actually pretty good. So we've got Guy's Tortoise again, he's in here for 22k ingots, my god. We've got the Naruto 2 to 3 star version. You probably already have him if you're thinking about spending in here, so the 2 to 3 star will cost you 35k ingots, and to get the 4 star version it's going to cost you another 70k on top of that. So still insanely expensive, 700 ingots per fragment. We're not going to talk about the events, threat summoning, or purification rune. If you're free to play and you're thinking long term, go for the fragments, otherwise just go for the summoning scrolls. Next up on our list, we've got the Great Plates. This is actually a really good event this time around. You basically do tasks. You have a daily limit of getting 20 great keys. Each of these tasks will give you 2 keys, and you can just mix and match and do the ones that you want to do. So as long as you do everything except the recharging one, then you can get all the 20 keys. For the recruit draw 10, the bond scroll also counts, so you don't have to spend any seal scrolls. You can just use these useless scrolls over here. And if we talk about the actual contents of the spins that you can do, it's actually pretty good. The rates seem pretty good as well. By spinning the 20 keys that I had, I got 2 Kasame fragments, I got 5 of these Gate of Joy fragments, and I got 10 Kakashi frags. So yeah, the rate is actually pretty decent. Not sure how expensive it is to farm in this one. Okay, so you can buy these keys. Not sure if the calculations for this one were done. No, it doesn't seem like there were any calculations done for this event. But yeah, chance-wise, it's actually pretty good. How much is what single key? Will run you 10 coupons or ingots. So to open 3,500 for the full Tsunade, that's going to cost you 35k. Just decent price. You get ton of extra rewards along the way. Like if you go for the 35k, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to finish full Kakashi and full Guy, both of them 3-star, and you're going to pick up a huge amount of Seal Scrolls and Kasame along the way. Do note that Tsunade is kind of out of meta at the moment. She's not that great for 1v1s anymore, but obviously still really, really good for Great Ninja War and Bonds. Right, next up we have the Lucky Board, which is my personal favorite event. This time around, the redeemables are as follows. Kasame, which is 13 to 16k, which again is a fair price. Definitely worth thinking about if you have Deidara. And Kakuzu. Or I've also seen a version which uses Kakuzu, Konan, and Kasame, and it really wears you down. It takes a really long time to kill someone, but yeah, there's a pretty high chance of you winning. It's basically Vanille Cancer with Earthmate and King of Hell. You've got the Lee Gate of Joy. He's a cool ninja, but just not that viable because of the 30% of maximum life that the mystery uses. It's really nice that it doesn't miss though, so you can destroy ninjas like Jin and Minato, Shisui, etc. Provided you've got the amount of power for it. But a better alternative versus dodgers would be someone like Habanero Kushina. So Minato is in this event again. So if you've been buying fragments of him in the previous event, you can get even more fragments. Honestly, I didn't opt to get any Minato fragments last event because I thought, oh, we're just trying to bait you into spending your coupons for him and then never show him again. But, well, here he is. He was MIA for basically like months on end, like 3, 4, 5 months maybe. And now suddenly he's in the events for like 3 weeks in a row. Yeah. He is going to run you 10 to 12k. Which is a really fair price for Minato. He's absolutely worth 20k. Absolute beast of a ninja, viable in 1v1, viable in the future. Great for ranked battle because of passive, great for Great Ninja War, great for bonds. Just a terrific ninja all around. You've got the Exquisite Silk outfit, which will run you 4.5 to 5.5k. Really fair price, considering that you also get all tons of free items while spinning for it. So definitely work towards this. Then you've got the Charm Materials pack, which is always priced pretty fairly, and the Refine Runes optional pack, which I decided to go for this event because of the refinement event. They really go hand in hand. Like, you pick up a ton of extra items. I believe the summoning this time around is the Crustacean. I had 0 fragments, so let's see how much I got. I spent roughly 3.5k, and I got 17 fragments, so you can do the math. That's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 7k, which it's gonna cost you just a bit above like 16, 17, 18k, I would say, to get the full Crustacean. Yeah, he's decent, nothing, not that good, but he's decent. Wouldn't recommend going just because of him. If you do pick him along the way, it should be because you're piecing together a full Minato plus the outfit or something. So let's see. So then we've got the daily specials, which means you can just pick up an entire ninja or items that you want This time around, well, they put 3k for Sasuke Playboy or Sailor Sakura, and then the previous events, both of them were 2800, so you do get gypped out on those 200 coupons if you decide to go for them now. So yeah, I would advise you to spend your money somewhere else. Let's see, you can buy a full Asuma Windblade. He's free from Survival Trial. Kushina, she's not that great because it's not the habanero version. Day 5, it's whatever. Day 6, Killer Bee 7 Sword Style. If this is 2800 or cheaper, then you can think about buying that, because that's the new norm for that ninja. They're really giving him away in so many events for 2.8k. So day 7, you've got Seal Scroll 5, Summoning Scrolls, Clothing Optional Packs for Summer Youth, Kimono, or Wild West. I believe the Summer Youth one is still a pretty good one. The other two are, you know, a bit less. Then we've got the Limited Refinement. If you are a free-to-play player, I recommend you to only refine when you can piece together 500 of these refinement credits, because the rebate will give you a Purification Breakthrough Pill, which, you know, honestly doesn't give you that much power, but it's a huge extra on top of everything else, because it is going to stack on later, way later on in the game, and I'm talking like months from now, where this will actually matter. But yeah, obviously if you have to do some really awkward recharging or awkward spending to get it, then just wait for the next rebate. Then we have the limited time recruitment, which hasn't started yet because this will start on the 15th of April. It's just the same old, same old. It is going to give you 7-day scrolls instead of permanent ones, so I don't recommend using your seal scrolls in this event. Then, last but not least, we've got the Sakura Festival, which means you do your daily practice, you fill it up all the way, then you get 5 spins in the Sakura Festival. If you're thinking of spending in the shop, you can just wait until you get a discount voucher until you start spending, because the 10% does add up if you buy a ton of stuff. Like if you buy something that's worth 3k, like the Sailor Sakura, then you save 300 coupons, which is a pretty big deal. Rest of this is just nice to have. A little tip is you don't actually have to spin if you just keep it at 5 tries and wait until the next day all the rewards get sent to your inbox. So you don't have to bother doing that if you don't feel like it. That is pretty much it for this week. Honestly, it's a pretty decent week. Free-to-play players will be able to spend a bit of their stamina, get some free seal scrolls. They can do the refinement rebate. Great Plates is great for us as well because we get 20 free chances, tons of good rewards. Last but not least, of course, Lucky Board, where you can spend all your hard-earned coupons and pick up some free items along the way. They priced all the ninjas and all items in here are priced fairly. In order of importance, of course, I would say get Minato Hokage first. He's definitely the strongest ninja in here. Don't get Kisame if you don't have a ninja that works together with him, such as Kakuzu or Deidara. And definitely get pieces of the Seal Fragment at least. Like, I'm gonna spend another, like my 200 coupons, whatever. And I'm gonna buy another fragment of these, because this is gonna give you a ton of stats as well. It's one of the outfits that gives the highest amount of initiative. Exquisite Silk right here. 300 initiative, 300 ninjutsu. Counts for all 4 of your ninjas, so this is basically... Wait. This is basically a 600 initiative boost plus 1200 ninjutsu boost, which is really nice to have. Well, that is pretty much it for this week. Like always, good luck and have fun.